few months back, I made a video about Android 16 Terminal. Now with Android 16 third beta, the Terminal application has received an update with even more features. This update improves native Linux support, allowing users to run full desktop environments like GNOME and KDE Plasma. As you can see, this is my Pixel 7a running Android 16 third beta, codenamed Baklava. The default Linux terminal included in Android 16 lets you run Debian Linux with full GUI and will soon support GPU acceleration. It also provides system administration features like managing services with SystemCTL, disk resizing, port forwarding, and recovery. This functionality is powered by the Android Virtualization Framework, which was first introduced in Android 13. By Android 15, AVF had gained the ability to run GUI-based operating systems in VMs with full GPU acceleration. Unlike Termux, the new terminal application in Android 16 allows you to run a full Linux distribution inside a VM out of the box. For example, I have installed GNOME Desktop on Debian VM in Android 16 and the experience has been incredible. I was even able to run resource-intensive applications like VSCODE and GIMP without major issues. Since Android 16 is still in beta, GPU acceleration is not fully implemented yet, so it currently relies on software rendering. But despite this limitation, the desktop environment runs smoothly. Now let me show you how to run Linux on Android 16. You will need a Pixel device for this to work as expected. It's unclear whether this feature will be available for other OEMs in the future. To get started, open Settings application, navigate to the About page and tap on Build Number multiple times to enable Developer Settings. Next, go to the System, Developer Options, and look for the Linux Development Environment feature, which is still experimental. Now go ahead and enable this option to activate the Linux terminal. Once enabled, locate the terminal application in your app launcher and open it. You will need to download a Debian Linux image, which is approximately 600 megabytes, so ensure you have connected to Wi-Fi. Then click Install and be patient while the installation completes. The first step is to set the password for the default user droid using the sudo command. Now once it's done, you can update the source list by typing this command and install packages just like you would do on any other Linux system. For example, I installed NeoFetch and HTOP and both work perfectly. With third beta, the terminal application now supports tabs, making multitasking much easier. Tabs lets you run long commands in one tab while performing other tasks in another one. This is a great addition and makes perfect sense for a terminal application. Android 16 Terminal also supports features like disk resizing, port control, and recovery. Now, next to the tabs, click on the Settings gear icon, select Disk Resize to increase the size of the root file system. Now, as of now, maximum of 16 GB is allowable. Then restart the terminal to apply these changes. Now, if I run this command, you can see the increased file system size. Now, this update also brings a new display button in the terminal application. This button is meant to open the display activity, allowing users to run graphical Linux applications. However, graphical app support is currently disabled, so the button doesn't yet work. Also, Google is planning to add more features to the terminal application in future updates. These updates add speaker and microphone support, and combined with hardware-accelerated graphics, that allows many useful Linux programs to be fully functional. Overall, I would say Android 16 appears to be one of the significant updates in the recent years. Thanks to Android Virtualization Framework, Android devices can now run virtual machines and emulate other operating systems. It will be exciting to see if developers eventually port running Windows 11 on Android 16. And that's all for now about Linux on Android 16 Beta 3, which is almost perfect. If in case you want to run GNOME Desktop on Android 16 terminal, I will leave a link to the video in the description. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSK Royal. I'll see you in the next one.